Sephiroth? We got a Sephiroth dragon?
Sup?
Sup?
Oh, Sephiroth versus Wolf.
Yes, this is very interesting. I haven't seen a lot of Sephiroth in tournament play.
Yeah, I think I tried pulling him out once, but I just got my ass kicked because I'm not that good with him.
Yeah. I feel like Sephiroth's good. I think he'd be good in this matchup because he can obviously space out Wolf.
Yeah.
Except Wolf does get in, and so like he can invade, the space that Sephiroth wants to try attack him. But
Yeah, but his attacks are also slow. Like, as long as Wolf plays aggressively, like he's doing now.
that is true. But once he gets that one wing, things can change here.
Yeah. Well, he can definitely exploit Wolf's not so good recovery. Ah.
Gotta go first. Got the jump there.
Well, Wolf knows what he's doing.
Oh, the parry on the F smash?
Yeah, well, it's actually pretty easy to parry because it's got it pretty slow.
That's true, but it's still like
I'm noticed, like, I'm kind of surprised he's not going for his up air as much. Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, if Wolf reflects that, he's dead,
Going that back into the yeah.
which has happened to me a couple times.
Oh, nice spot dodge. Yep,
Yeah, I feel like Sephiroth could also be using his counter on Wolf's side B when he's trying to recover.
Yeah, I feel like that'd be good. Or his up B as well.
I think he was trying to hit the stage right there.
Was he trying to read the roll there? And
You should have grabbed.
yeah. Back air, tilt. Jump. Oh, try to jump. Yeah, try to read the jump, but he's still late on that.
Yeah, he's playing much more carefully now.
Just throw. The little demon. Oh, but it missed. Oh, nice. Nice catch the jump. And yep.
Hey,
There's
let's
that counter.
go.
There's that counter, yep.
Yeah, Wolf is going to have a hard time.
Oh, what?
That's,
Hey, well, Armpit wins
that,
one.
that happens more than you think it does.
What is this? What is this? Yes.
Hey, Max, do you want to get on?
So, yes, Armpit won that match because, you know what happened with Holmes?
I'm gonna be honest, I was talking to Pete the whole time. What happened?
Yeah, he set me up
Holmes!
stage. Yeah, I don't know how that happened, but anyways, we got a Sephiroth. Kind of crazy. How do you feel? How do you feel this matchup as you play Wolf?
You know,
You've been playing Wolf.
I think, okay, so I'm very biased. I have a tendency to assume that most of the characters I play win most of the matchups.
Yeah.
But in this case, I legitimately think it's Wolf favored because, like, okay, Sephiroth has big, attacks, but Wolf is basically a swordy, first of all, so you don't even outspace him that hard. Second off,
yeah.
you have, like, all this gap closing, because you're still a spacey. You still have good gap closing and good frame data. And Sephiroth is pretty light, especially for someone this tall. And so, like, there are times where you can just blow him the hell up off of some minor version, or just snipe a jump with back air, and all of a sudden, he's gone.
I feel like Sephiroth wants to jump a lot. Getting space fair, or even like Nair as well.
Yeah, and Wolf is very good at punishing jumps. I feel like that is one of his like greatest strengths as a character, because he can either use fair and nair to start combos, or use back air and just delete you.
Ooh, that down smash.
Oh.
Didn't want to risk the, obviously still breaks you. But the side B. Don't.
Also, I see that Andy is in the chat. Hello, Andy.
Tiger nope.
Chat pause due to scroll.
Sorry. I fixed it. There we go.
Nice. Ooh,
Oh, big combo.
fair into back air.
Oh, try to get the counter, but face the wrong way. Fair. Ooh, yep. That's gonna be good. Oh, another side B. Yep. Got all the reflector I'm expecting. Yep. Oh, but he. Yep.
Oh,
good.
that's big
That was really good.
damage.
That was such an interesting pick by Armpit. Usually, you know, he plays the pits, and I guess.
And Mario.
And, yeah.
Okay,
I
so
yeah.
I have a little bit of insight on
You
this.
have lore.
Yeah, so Chase has a really bad jump habit, and I've pointed this out to him on numerous occasions. Back when I didn't get fucking tilted at the slightest thing and was able to function consistently.
Yeah.
I played him in brackets sometime last semester, destroyed him, pointed out that he had a really bad jump habit, and that the only reason I won was because I kept capitalizing on that. And since then, he's been trying to somewhat deal with that. And so he's like trying to play characters where he can't just get away with jumps all the time. And Sephiroth fits that middle ground where on the one hand, yeah, he does have wings, so he can have additional jumps, but at the same time, most of the time he doesn't have wing, and so he's reliant on that single double jump, and he can't just spam jumps out of disadvantage constantly.
Yeah.
As for whether or not this is actually fixing the habit, I can't really say. It's been a while since I played against him in any serious capacity. But who knows?
Oh, the jump was just late, but still got him. Oh, but he's still alive and he's got wings, so he got 3 jumps. Of course. Oh.
Oh, that's death.
Yeah, that is death.
Gotta punish the upbeat. You want an M&M, by the way?
Yes, I do want one. What kind of these?
Peanut butter. Best kind.
I like the peanut one.
Understandable. I am obsessed with peanut butter.
That
It
is
is
fair.
one of the few food items that I will actually go out of my way to acquire.
Yeah, this is I'd be like, my brain.
I don't know whether you're talking about the Sephiroth or
I think it's the
the wolf,
Sephiroth,
but
or
I agree in both cases.
Yes.
Holmes' side being to his death gives me great sadness.
Alright, game
3. Ooh, red Sephiroth.
We have platform. I think it'll make sense. Up there. For lasers. Space. Holmes is pretty good at like throwing space around him, and oh my god, that killed.
Anytime that Holmes has fighting game music going, he is at the advantage.
His power up.
Yeah, like, you know, most fighting game music, in my opinion, I am a firm believer that your choice of music can affect players' mental states, mostly because most of my biggest successes are when I counterpick to Battlefield, even in a matchup where that's not necessarily optimal. Pick Acid Hues from Splatoon and just jam out the whole time.
Yeah.
That is how I've gotten my biggest win of all time in this game. You know, Holmes is a hype player. Fighting game music is generally pretty hype. Therefore, he benefits from fighting game music.
Oh, no tag.
I think he was expecting it to just send outwards.
Yeah.
It's weird because I know that, at least from what Kura's said, Holmes is one of the better players in our scene at doing like an option select where he'll get the tech input while buffering upbeat.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, like going with anything that is inherently hype is gonna be a bad idea unless you're trying to get Holmes to go too ham and kill himself. Which, granted, I think is a valid strategy in this matchup for certain players. I think that, for example, if Pete had just tried to lame him out harder, like, eventually Holmes is going to do something aggressive, and more than likely, it'll either get him killed or he'll kill himself with it. If you get him to throw enough offensive things, eventually he'll flub a wolf flash and die.
They compared to side view. kill. Like a nice parry. Also, Sep's got some pain now. So
Oh, so
Yeah,
close to killing. I think if he had charged that for like half a second, it would have killed.
counter's still activated. Doesn't matter.
Yup.
Don't tell me. Oh,
Oh.
I was like,
If that had killed, I would have been upset.
and yeah, back is into it.
Okay.
Nice. Holmes wins. 2-1. So it was pretty close.
Yeah.
Oh,